I know the risk you run with any game involving the Clippers is they just have a bad shooting night. I mean, if Paul George doesn't, if he's not going to score efficiently, this team will not score efficiently. That's sort of just how it works with the Clippers at this point. They just don't have efficient players around him. But I think for the Blazers, they're starting to play a little bit better offensively. At least some of their key pieces are. Dame finally had a really good game, a Dame-like performance. Robert Covington has also sneakily just been a lot better as of late. He's 11 for his last 20 from three-point range across the last 3 games. So I think if the Blazers are sort of finding themselves offensively, I know they're not a terrible defensive team, but I still don't think they're, a top 10 defensive team. And both these teams are top 10 in pace so far this season. So I think we actually do see this game sneak over the number.
Nick, is this a total that you would target? You more confident in the over or under, or you want to go somewhere else?
I don't know that I would target this game. I think I do like the under a little bit more maybe than Garion does. And my concerns lie more with Damian Lillard than they do Paul George. And Garion is right. If Paul George is not having an efficient night, the Clippers don't necessarily have that great number 2 option. You have a handful of guys that have been fine, as secondary options. But at least in Portland, the Blazers are lucky, I think, to be a 500 team with the way that Lillard has started this season, and they're able to fall back on CJ McCollum, who's just always solid, one of the highest floor guards in the league. Nurkic has been fine so far. Covington, like Garion said, has turned it around of late. But if you can't count on Damian Lillard to have those kind of games, Portland's just going to struggle to score points. They can still find ways to win, but they're not going to be putting up, those gaudy 115, 120 type of point totals. They've gone under 110 points just once in their last 5 games, they've gone over 110 points just once in their last 5 games. And like Garion said, Lillard had that game against the Lakers over the weekend. He had 6 threes. He took 14. He started to shoot the ball more confidently, but overall, it's been ugly. He's had some 0 of 9, 0 of 8, 2 of 14 type of shooting games so far. I kind of want to see Dame string a couple of these games together before I'm willing to trust that he's ready to start carrying this Blazers offense again. So until that happens, I have to lean under here.